Level 1, the Chequeo. You're a 14-year-old Salvadoran kid in Long Island, or San Salvador. You grew up seeing homeboys with MS tattoos flash signs and scare off rivals. You stand on the corner from dusk to dawn, eyes on every car. You text limpio when the block is clear, caliente when 18th Street rolls slow or cops cruise by. You carry small packages in your backpack, quick drops to the next corner. You run errands for the older guys, buy them tortas, pick up new burners from the corner store. At night, you tag MS-13 on walls with spray cans, heart pounding every time headlights sweep past. Older homeboys ignore you, or they bark orders and you jump. You have zero power. Rivals can jump you, stab you, leave you bleeding. No one retaliates. Police arrest you and nobody comes. No lawyer, no bail. You're invisible until they need you. You make $50 to $100 a week if you're lucky. Crumpled bills handed over quick. Most of it kicks up to the clique. You're risking your life for pocket change that barely buys new sneakers. If you drop product or talk too much, they beat you for 13 seconds straight. Broken ribs, black eyes, you limp for weeks. Or they greenlight you for good. That means you're done. No second chance. Your mom cries every night when you come home late. Friends from school stop talking to you. One wrong move and you're buried in a park with no name. You're not even in yet. You're just meat they test. In Long Island cliques back in the 2010s, Chequeos as young as 13 watched corners like this before anyone bothered jumping them in. How do you move up? You prove loyalty. You take a beating without crying, or you set up a rival for the crew. 6 months pass, the night comes. They circle you in an empty lot. 13 seconds of kicks and punches. Blood in your mouth, blood out forever. Level 2, the homeboy. You're jumped in, blood out. You sell dime bags on the block. You collect rent from corner stores, small businesses paying weekly so the windows don't get smashed. You strap a machete or a cheap 22 and roll up on 18th Street spots looking for payback. You jump rivals who wander into the turf. You hold down the trap house during yields, gun ready if anything feels off. You send emojis as codes, skulls for danger, clocks for meet times. Palabreros can greenlight you anytime. One word and you're gone. But you have power over Chequeos now. They fetch for you, watch your back, run your errands. Other gangs fear crossing your block. They see the fresh ink and cross the street. You pull $300 to $800 a week from sales and rent. You kick up $200 to $400 to the clique. Cash stays dirty. No bank, no paper trail. If you skim even $100, they find out fast. That means a machete to the face. You lose an ear or an eye. You become useless, then disappeared. Body in a dumpster or shallow grave. You catch your first body at 16, pull the trigger or swing the blade. Nightmares hit hard every time you close your eyes. Your girl leaves when she sees the new tattoos covering your neck. Prison looms, 5 to 10 years if you get pinched. County jail, then state, then nothing. Blood in, blood out. No walking away alive. Fulton clique in LA required murders for full membership in some cases. Catch a body or stay out. Then one night you catch a body for the clique. Rival cornered. You don't hesitate. Cops question you later. You don't snitch. You sit silent. Respect grows. The older guys nod when you walk by. This is level 3. Level 3, the Veterano. You're 18 to 22 now. Tattoos cover your face and arms. You're trusted muscle. You lead small hits on rivals or snitches. Pick the spot, choose the weapon. Make sure it sends a message. You collect bigger rents from businesses, $500 to $2,000 monthly from bodegas, taquerias, auto shops. You move mid-level weight, weed and coke across neighborhoods and hidden compartments. You discipline Chequeos who slack with fists or worse. You attend clique meetings in basements or parks. You vote on green lights. Your voice carries weight now. Palabreros listen to your input. They ask what you think before deciding. You boss homeboys and Chequeos. They jump when you speak. Cops watch you close. Touching you risks click war. Whole block lights up if they try. You make 1,500 to 4,000 a month. You kick up half straight to the Palabrero. The rest you stash in walls, under floorboards, or with a cousin who asks no questions. Cash only. Always cash. If you get pinched and flip, the whole clique hunts you. That means torture first. Cut off fingers one by one so you can't hold a gun again. Then a body dump in the woods or river. No trace, no funeral. You do your first long bid, 3 to 7 years in county. Come out harder, come out paranoid. Every shadow feels like a setup. Family disowns you. Mom stops answering calls. Your little brother pretends you don't exist. One mistake and you're food for the streets. East Coast programs in Virginia and Maryland enforce discipline like this. Beatings, hits, zero tolerance for weakness. You prove you can lead without snitching. You take heat and stay quiet. Click votes you up. Level 4. Level 4, the check-in. You coordinate drops and hits for the click. You organize rent collection routes, map who pays when, who needs reminding. You assign soldiers to corners and trap houses so nothing gets left empty. You meet with other cliques in neutral spots for truces or to plan wars. You handle disputes inside the clique, settle beef before it turns bloody. Your word keeps things running smooth. You answer to the Palabrero, but you run the soldiers. They report to you daily. Rivals hesitate to hit your crew. They know it means you come back harder. You pull 8,000 to 15,000 monthly cut. You keep 4 to 7,000 after kickups. Money piles up fast. You start thinking about moving it, maybe send some south to family, but you don't. Too hot. If product vanishes, they assume theft. No questions. Hammer to the knees first. You can't walk right again. Then clipped. Body left where everyone sees it as a warning. Paranoia sets in deep. Every car could be feds. Every new face could be wired. Your kid grows up without you, sees you once a month if you're lucky. He asks why Poppy has so many scars. You lie. Check-in means you're the middle now. Ranflero influence trickles down through you. Time jump. A big rival hit goes wrong. Ambush flips. Bullets everywhere. You take the fall to protect the crew. 18 months inside. County again. You keep your mouth shut. Emerge respected. Tattoos faded, but status sharper. Welcome to Level 5. Level 5, the Palabrero. You run your own clique, 20 to 40 homeboys under you. You call green lights in meetings, one text and everyone shows. You negotiate with programs for territory, who controls which blocks, which counties. You oversee extortion rackets pulling thousands weekly from stores, construction sites, delivery drivers. You direct murders and drug moves, decide who lives, who moves weight, who gets replaced. You have power over the entire clique. They live or die by your word. Regional programs respect you. Touching you means program war. Dozens of soldiers roll out. Nobody wants that smoke. You bring in 30,000 to 80,000 monthly from rackets. You kick up big chunks to the program. The rest funds weapons, lawyers, families of locked up brothers. Your cut stays heavy. If you defy ranflero orders, they send hitters. No warning. Your own soldiers turn if the pressure hits. Loyalty lasts until it doesn't. Feds build a RICO case slow and quiet. Wiretaps, informants, friends you trusted become rats for reduced time. One day your phone stops ringing. That's when you know. Palabrero means word giver. Green light means death sentence. Program means the bigger machine you feed. You impress higher ups, you deliver money, you keep order, you take risks and survive. They pull you into regional ops. Level 6.
Level 6, the corredor. You oversee multiple cliques in a program. East Coast corridors or Salvadoran territories. You're the bridge now. You collect kickups from every Palabrero. Cash drops in duffels at neutral spots. You coordinate transnational moves. Coke from Guatemala up through Mexico, weapons south for the homeboys. You enforce ranflero rules across regions. One clique steps out of line, you send the message. You order hits on snitches or rivals nationwide. Names come down the line, you make them happen. You boss multiple shot callers. Palabreros report to you weekly. Ranfla protects you somewhat. Your name carries weight from the top. Civilians whisper when you pass. Lower cops look the other way if they know what's good for them. 100,000 to 300,000 flows through your hands monthly. You skim 20 to 50,000 personally. The rest moves up or funds the machine. Lawyers, bail, hits. Money never sits still. Too dangerous. If you hold money even for a day too long, Ranfla greenlights you. They don't ask questions. They kidnap family first. Sister, mother, kid. Then you vanish. No body, no trace. Just gone. Constant paranoia grips you. Burner phones swapped every week. New SIMs, new codes. Family stays in hiding. Different city, different names. You see them once every few months if you're lucky. Sleep comes in snatches. Every knock could be the end. Corredor means runner. Ranfla means the high command. Program means the invisible web that ties it all. Then one day, betrayal hits. A trusted Palabrero flips to the feds. He gives up locations, names, routes. Raid incoming. This is level 7, the crisis. Level 7, the corridor in crisis. Action sequence. 4 a.m. Doors explode inward. Feds in tactical gear. Flashlights cut the dark. Your burner rings once. Lieutenant's voice, panicked. Caliente everywhere. They're hitting every spot. You grab the cash stash from the floor safe. 50 grand in hundreds. Machete from under the bed. You bolt out the back window. Feet hit the alley pavement running. 4:05. You sprint to the back alley trap house 2 blocks over. Heart hammers. Sirens already close. You duck inside. Soldiers scramble. 3 loyal homeboys grab rifles. 4:10. Decide fast. Burn phones or fight. You torch the evidence pile, ledgers, SIM cards, prepaid cards, in a metal trash can. Flames lick up quick. Soldiers hold the perimeter, barricade the door with crates. 4:15. Shots fired outside. Not feds, rival clique, tipped by the same snitch. Ambushes in the chaos. Bullets punch through walls. Glass shatters. One soldier drops, clutching his chest. 4:20. You dial the Ranfla contact in El Salvador. Greenlight the rat, now. Signal dies mid-sentence. Phone tapped. They knew. You smash the burner against the wall. 4:30. Cornered. Door buckles. You push a wounded soldier behind cover. Take a round to the shoulder, saving him. Pain explodes white hot. You crawl to the stash car out back, keys already in it. Engine turns over. Tires scream. You peel out, bleeding. Raid hits. Phones burn. Shots pop. You run, blood flows, survive. You lose 200 grand in the raid. Cash seized, stashes raided. Power strips away in seconds. Betrayal makes you momentarily powerless. Rank means nothing when your own turn. Snitch lives, you die slow. They drag you back for tortured info first. Names, routes, everything. Then the end. You escape, barely. Bullet wound burns. You ditch the car miles out, switch plates, go ghost. But you lose everything. Family gone, moved or worse. Crew scattered, program fractures that night. One flip and the whole empire crumbles. You survive the night, blood-soaked but breathing. Word reaches Ranfla. You didn't break. You didn't talk. Loyalty proven in fire. They reward it. Pull you higher. Level 8.
Level 8, the ranflero. You sit on the ranfla, directing from prison or shadows across borders. The top now. The name everyone fears. You issue orders to programs nationwide. One encrypted message and cliques from New York to Virginia to Texas move. You collect millions in tribute monthly, duffels of cash funneled through layers of couriers. You greenlight major wars or truces. Whole territories flip on your word. You coordinate with Mexican groups for routes, Sinaloa connections, safe corridors, shared profits. Your reach crosses oceans. In theory, you're untouchable. The whole organization fears displeasing you. One wrong step and greenlights rain down. But theory cracks under pressure. Every layer below you is a potential leak. 500,000 to a million plus flows to you yearly, your personal cut. Hidden in walls of safe houses, buried in crypto wallets, passed to family who never ask questions. Money that can't buy peace. If indicted under the Kingpin statute, extradition hits fast. They drag you to the States. Life in 80X Florence, 23-hour lockdown, concrete box, no windows, no human touch, just you and the echo. You direct murders from a cell phone smuggled inside, orders typed in code. Guilt eats you slow. Faces of the dead visit at night. No real friends left, only soldiers who obey and underlings who plot. Trust died years ago. Ranflero means high command. Ranfla Nacional means the shadow council that rules it all. You reach the top, but the throne is hot, always hot. Level 9, the end. Level 9, the top ranflero. You control cliques from LA to San Salvador, the name on every police file, the ghost in every corrido. You run programs pulling extortion and drugs across territories. Billions move through the machine you built. You direct hits on anyone who threatens the empire. You collect 2 million plus monthly in tribute, cash, wire transfers disguised as remittances, gold bars when needed. You dictate rules, tattoos, codes, punishments, everything bends to your will. 20 plus years in prison avoided so far, or you're facing life in Supermax right now. Bodies stock high. Hundreds dead on your orders. Rivals, snitches, civilians, kids caught in crossfire when drive-bys went wide. Their faces never leave you. Wife left years ago, couldn't live with the fear. Kids hate the name MS-13. They changed their last names. Parents disowned you the day you got your first face tat. Paranoia owns you. Sleep with one eye open. Every call could be the last. Every meal could be poisoned. Every loyal soldier could flip tomorrow. You started as that scared Chequeo watching corners, texting Limpia when the block felt safe. 14 years old, backpack full of small packages, heart racing every time headlights hit you. Now look at you. The end comes 3 ways. The feds build the RICO case patient and ironclad. Years of wiretaps, flipped witnesses, seized ledgers. They lock you in 80X Florence forever. Concrete tomb, no release date. Or a trusted corredor sets you up. Greed or fear or a better deal. He tips rivals or feds. Ambush outside a quiet meeting. Bullets tear through the car before you can draw. Or a bullet catches you quick. Stepping out of a restaurant, walking to a safe house. Body left in the street for the news cameras, message sent. You made it to the top, but the streets never forget. You started watching corners as a kid, dreaming of the power. Now you're a legend in files and graves. This is the life you chose.